Today we are going to see how a firm is able to maximize its profit. How can we define profit? First of all, we studied total revenue of the firm, total cost, average revenue and average cost of the firm, and today we are going to study what is profit and how it can be maximized by two types of firms. Like one firm is price taker and other is price maker or price setter. Clear? So profit is basically, profit is what? Profit means, we denote profit by the sign phi. Profit means it is the difference between total revenue and total cost. Isn't it? So it is a difference between total revenue and total cost of a firm, because revenue is including the cost as well. When we sell a product, whatever the money is received by the firm, it is called revenue, which is inclusive of the cost. And when we deduct the cost of production from that revenue, the pure form of profit will be found. So we say profit is the gap between total revenue and total cost. So what is the aim of the firm? To maximize this gap. How firm can maximize this profit gap? Either by increasing the total revenue and keeping the total cost same, or by decreasing the total cost of production as well. So we see this gap can be increased when total revenue is increased by the firm or total cost of production is reduced. In other words, we also find the average profit. What is average profit? Average profit can be found like this. This is total profit divided by total output. Alright? So this is the gap. Average profit is the gap between average revenue and average total cost. There are two ways to calculate the profit. First of all, we can find the total revenue, total cost, but in the theory of firm, we are having average revenue and average cost diagram. So first we find the average profit, then we multiply it with the level of output produced or sold, and we will be able to find again the total value of the profit. So there are two things. We can find average total profit by deducting the total cost from the total revenue, or the average profit by deducting the average total cost from the average revenue. Now profits are having different types, like supernormal profit or abnormal profit, normal profit or subnormal profit. We will see it later in this lesson, but right now I am going to show you how a price taker firm will be able to maximize its profit, how it can produce the level of output where its profit will be maximized. Now, first of all, I am going to see price taker firm. What is a price taker firm? Last time we were talking about the price taker firm. If there are many firms in the market and price is determined by the market forces of demand and supply, clear? So every firm is having a small share of total market. Therefore, each firm will be selling at the price whatever is prevailing in the market. So the firm is not the price setter, rather it is price taker firm. I explained you, this is a price taker firm which is not facing market demand curve, rather it faces perfectly elastic demand curve. And when demand is perfectly elastic, it's equal to average revenue and marginal revenue. Three curves are overlapped with each other. When the firm is price taker, at this going price, the firm can sell as much as it can produce at this going price, because a single firm is a small part of the total market. Clear? Now, if this is the demand curve, what will be the shape of total revenue? Do you remember? We studied the shape of total revenue in this case. Here I am taking the rupees because I am now going to take revenue and cost on the same axis. So this is going to be the shape of total revenue curve. Clear? In your subject of business studies, you see the total cost is like this. At the start of every business, there is going to be a loss. This is the break-even point, and then profit is earned by the firm after covering all types of cost of production. But I explained you in economics, total cost is not having this type of linear shape. This is a linear shape that it is continuously rising with the same gradient. But usually we don't have this type of total cost shape. What shape we are having? We are having the cubic function shape. I explained it to you. The total cost will have another shape in economics due to law of diminishing returns. What is law of diminishing returns? When we are adding the variable factor into the fixed factor, the additional output of the variable factor will eventually diminish. So right now, I am going to draw that total cost shape. This is what? The total revenue, and this is going to be the total cost shape. It is having this shape, the cubic function. So here at the start, firm is having the loss of fixed cost. Here total revenue and total cost are equal. Zero profit is there. But after this, the gap between revenue and cost is increasing till this point. Here the gap is maximum. If firm goes beyond this level of output, its gap is further decreasing, and we again have zero profit, and then we are also having loss. So in between these 2 points, the firm is having a maximum gap. Where the gap is maximum? At this point where gap is maximum, Alina, you are taking mathematics, its slope, if you draw a tangent, its slope is called what? Change in total cost due to change in output, and it is the definition of marginal cost. Slope of total cost is called marginal cost, and slope of total revenue is called what? Marginal revenue. So you see, this gradient can be parallel to the total revenue or the slope. So where slope of total revenue and total cost are equal, what is the slope of total revenue? Slope of total revenue is called marginal revenue, and slope of total cost is called marginal cost. So when these two slopes are equal, what is going to happen? The gap between total revenue and total cost will be maximum. Follow my point or not? When the slopes of total cost and total revenue, they are equal, or their gradients are having the same value, the gap between total revenue and total cost will be maximum. Or we say the marginal profit is zero. What is marginal profit? I write this way. Marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So what is marginal profit? The additional profit. When marginal revenue is 20, marginal cost is 20, what is the profit at that level? Zero. Okay, marginal profit is zero, total is not zero, total is maximized. If I draw the profit curve over here, look here, here profit is zero, here profit is zero, before this there is loss, after this there is loss, and then we draw a profit curve. Clear? Profit is increasing, going to maximum, then start decreasing. Here the gap is maximum. Clear? Alina, what is the slope of this curve at point. It is zero slope. If you draw a tangent, it has a zero slope. So that means when marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, total profit is maximized. Total is maximized marginal. So when this condition is fulfilled for a firm, so it is able to maximize its total profit, or the gap between total revenue and total cost will be maximized. Followed my point or not? रिपीट मैं कर देता हूँ. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि when the slopes of total cost and total revenue are equal, slope of total revenue is called what? Marginal revenue, and slope of total cost is called marginal cost. When both are equal, we can easily see the gap between total revenue and total cost will be maximized. नीचे मैंने क्या बनाया? Profit curve. This is the profit curve. Alright. So you can see here slope is zero, or marginal profit is zero, but total profit is the maximum. This is what I say. So what is the profit maximizing level of output of the firm? It needs to produce at this level of output to maximize profit. Other than any level of output, other than this, what is happening? The gap between total revenue and total cost is not maximized. If you see on the left of this point or on the right side of this point, you will see profit cannot be maximized until unless this condition is fulfilled. तो समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? अब मैं इसकी दूसरी एवरेज वाली डायग्राम बनाने लगा. कौन सी? ये जो इधर बनी हुई है, इसको आगे लेके चलते. देखिए इधर, ये कौन सी फर्म है? प्राइस टेकर. कौन सी फर्म? प्राइस टेकर. अब ये हमने लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट शो करना है. दिस इज अ डिमांड कर्व व्हिच इज इक्वल टू एवरेज रेवेन्यू एंड marginal revenue. Do you remember the shape of marginal cost curve? Anyone remembers? मैं याद रखता हूँ, मेरे काम में. हमारे स्टूडेंट होंगे सर, आप बताएं आप किसने? वही सर. ये now see, this is the shape of marginal cost. Remember? So here marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. So firm will decide this level of output, where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. यहाँ पे क्या है? उसका marginal profit is zero. तो क्या है? Here, please be attentive. Marginal revenue is more than marginal cost. So firm will produce an extra unit, because every extra unit is adding to the total profit. And here we see marginal revenue, marginal cost are equal. So the profit area is maximum. But after this, what is happening? Marginal cost is higher than marginal revenue. Do you think firm will produce the extra unit? Because it is not adding to the total profit, but rather the marginal profit is going to be less and less. So it will stay at this level of output where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, and it is able to maximize its total profit. How to see the total profit maximization in this lower diagram? Look here. I am going to draw the average cost over here. This is the shape of, if you remember, the average total cost. Clear? We see at this level of output, price is equal to average revenue. This is showing us the average revenue of the firm. And at this level of output, this is what? The average total cost. I wrote it earlier that average profit is what? Average revenue minus average total cost. Listen, please listen. You can see average revenue is lying above the average cost. So this rectangle is showing us what? The profit of the firm. What it is? The total profit of the firm. If we find, like we wrote like this, average revenue is total revenue and quantity. Here the average revenue. We can find average total revenue by multiplying average revenue with the quantity. So this area, average revenue, when it is multiplied by quantity produced, so it will give us total revenue of the firm. This upper rectangle which was the total revenue. And what is average cost? This is total cost over quantity. So the total cost is average cost multiplied by quantity. So this lower rectangle area will tell us the total cost of the firm. So the gap between average revenue and average cost will give us the profit of the firm. And this is the same which is shown over here. Clear? So when a firm is having average revenue more than average cost of production, so it is earning what type of profit? Supernormal profit. कौन सा profit है? Supernormal or abnormal profit. Abnormal profit. All right? जो normally हम कह रहे हैं ना, firm is making a profit, जिसमें after paying other factors of production, firm is having still retained profit for expansion purpose. Yani over and above the opportunity cost of the firm. When all factors of production are paid, still firm is having the profit left over, which is retained by the firm for other purposes. So this is called supernormal profit. कौन सा profit है? And when average revenue equals to average cost, we say this is zero profit. When total revenue equals to total cost, that is called zero profit, that is called normal profit. What do you mean by normal profit? After paying all factors of production, there is nothing left over with the firm. It has earned the profit, but entrepreneur is also paid according to the opportunity cost. Labor is also paid according to the opportunity cost. Now the firm is having zero retained profit. We say this firm is making a normal profit when average revenue equals to average cost or total revenue equals to total cost. I will explain you in the upcoming lessons of the Cheria firm. Right now I am not messing it with this diagram. Clear? So when a firm is making a loss, what happens? Its total cost will be higher than total revenue, or average cost will be higher than average revenue. So that loss is given a name subnormal profit. I write over here the three types of profits. What are those? कौन से प्रॉफिट है? एक है सुपरनॉर्मल, सुपरनॉर्मल और एबनॉर्मल प्रॉफिट. And what it is? When total revenue is greater than total cost, or average revenue is more than average total cost. So profit is positive. This is called supernormal profit. Right now? Now the second type of profit is normal profit. What it is? That is total revenue is equal to total cost, or average revenue equals to average total cost. Therefore profit is zero. This is called normal profit. When nothing is left over with the firm after paying all factors of production, including the entrepreneur. Now the third one is subnormal profit. What is subnormal profit? That is the area that when total revenue is less than total cost, or average revenue is less than average total cost, so profit is negative. So this is called subnormal profit or loss to the firm. Clear or not? So these are the different types of profits which could be earned by a firm when it is a price taker, not a price setter. Should I go for the price setter firm?